fill in the blank Friday.
That was really good of us, huh?
Like that?
Who else thinks of things like that?
Well, I mean, I can't imagine anybody.
No.
To be honest with you.
Impossible.
We're very original.
We are
here
very
at Woodward
original.
Sports Network.
Don't forget Top 10 Thursdays as well.
Nobody's original. We just do it better.
That's it. All right, let me start you off.
I don't make a lot of the products you buy. We make a lot of the products you buy.
100%, man.
Ryan Ermanni, you're going to lead this one off. Blank will lead the Lions in total yards this Sunday against Minnesota.
Fool me once, shame on
You?
You can't get fooled again. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to have a big game against the Vikings defense. And if Swift is hurt, look, he has absolutely developed into Jared Goff's go-to wide receiver. 8 catches or more in 8 straight games. Unheard of. NFL record. Tied an NFL record. Amon-Ra will say, I'll go over $150 this week against Minnesota.
Yeah, the one thing about it is, you want to say Amon-Ra St. Brown, and it looked good last week, but him and doing those motions, his doing those jet sweeps, him doing those reverses, those things like that, those don't work week to week. From the wide receiver position, you won't be able to run the ball like that. Anytime anytime defenses see you in a certain split, when they see you in a certain alignment, they're going to be aware and know those things are coming, so they're going to be keying in on it. I'm going to go with DeAndre Swift. There's nothing like being a player and know that you're going to get the following week or game off. There's nothing like knowing, I guarantee you with DeAndre Swift, he wants to play, but they want him for the rest of the season. They want him for this playoff run that Ryan Ermanni has spoken to existence that seems like it's on the precipice of happening. So you want a healthy DeAndre Swift. When you know you're not playing, when you know you're about to get a week off, you go all out, balls to the wall. So I imagine DeAndre Swift to have somewhere along the lines of 120 yards rushing and have 50 out the backfield. So look for him to be around that 160 to 175 total yards.
I'm going to go with the quarterback. Jared Goff is going to throw.
Well,
that doesn't count.
That doesn't
Okay,
count.
fine. Be that way.
You always look. What do you mean be that way?
I'll take DJ Chark, who was just celebrated his
that's a
birthday
good one.
yesterday.
That's a good one.
He's going to have his
Good one.
breakout game because I was going to
needs
say.
one.
I was going to
That's a
say
good one.
Yeah.
that Jared Goff's going to have a great game here, a breakout game. I know he threw for 4 scores last week, but he's going to throw for more yards this week. All right, the Lions' record will be blank at the bye week.
2-3, but a solid 2-3. A solid 2-3. I believe they lose this week to the Minnesota Vikings. I mean, hey, I'm gonna pick them until I believe in them fully. Like, I believe in them. I like the direction they're going in, but real talk, I still got to see more. So I like them to be very close against Minnesota. I like Minnesota to maybe even have to go down and score a game-winning touchdown at the end. Like, this ain't me saying that Minnesota's going to destroy the Lions at all, but I think they're going to win that game. I think in Gillette, I still got to have to go with the Patriots and then also the Dallas Cowboys in Dallas, whether it's Cooper.
So that's after.
That
Okay,
is after,
so it is.
That's after.
It's Minnesota, then it's Seattle.
And then at New England break at.
So 2-3.
Yeah,
Yeah,
2-3.
I'm taking 2-3.
You ready for this?
I can't wait
4-1.
to hear 4-1.
4-1.
4-1.
It's not out of the realm of possibility.
I think this Vikings game is a 50-50 game. I think Seattle is a win.
Yeah.
And I think the Patriots are a 50-50 game.
Can I ask you a question?
Please.
I just want to ask you a question. Now, I don't have a problem with that at all because they all have chinks in their armor. They all look like they can be beaten. Who better than a team that is second in the league in scoring right now in the Detroit Lions? So I give you that. What has to happen for the Detroit Lions to win these games? Like, what do you need to see improve from the Detroit Lions to be 4-1? Because playing like they're playing right now, they're not going to win 2 more games. What do they have to improve on?
Well, they have to improve. They have to get off the field on 3rd down.
I like that.
That's one of them. They have to get off the field on 3rd down. In the second half last week, it was just too many conversions. I will say this. I am steadfast when it comes to the quarterback position. I think, you can disagree with me all you want. I think Jared Goff's a better quarterback than Kirk Cousins. So for me, I give the edge to Detroit. I think Jared Goff is a better quarterback than Geno Smith. So I give the edge to Detroit. And I think Jared Goff is a better quarterback than Mac Jones. So I give the edge to Detroit. That is 8 times out of 10 in the National Football League, whoever the best quarterback on the field is in any particular Sunday in an individual game, 8 times out of 10, that team wins the football game. And I just think Jared Goff will be the best quarterback on the field for the next 3 games for the Detroit Lions to win.
All
like
right,
it.
I'm going
I like
with
it. Well
I'm going
said.
with 3 wins and 2 losses. I know I'm different, but that's what I had. 3 wins. I'm sticking with.
You got
3
them losing
wins.
to the Vikings and then losing.
I got them beating the Vikings,
Oh, but losing to the
beating
Patriots.
Seattle, and losing to the Patriots.
Okay.
That's what I got.
Gotcha.
Close, by
Okay.
the way. All right, the Pistons will blank the playoffs this year.
Miss.
Will be the 7th seed in the play-in. I think this Bojan Bogdanovic situation
Another steal.
is incredible. I think you just were able to improve your starting rotation and your bench. Now you can bring Marvin Bagley off the bench instead of having him in your starting lineup. You've got Alec Burks coming off the bench.
Yeah.
The second 5 is pretty darn good. There isn't a hole there. The 10 members of the Detroit Pistons, there doesn't seem like a lot of holes there. I mean, I could be crazy, but I'm going to say compete for a play-in situation.
Okay.
Thank you, because I was like, with the exception of Michigan State and the Red Wings, you got the Tigers going to the playoffs, you got the Lions going to the playoffs, you got Michigan winning the national championship. You got
There's gotta be one positive guy
Red
here.
Wing. Well, it's not positive. It's just like everybody's
Slappy?
gonna win. Everybody's gonna do it. Listen,
That's because he's lovable.
I know they do love you out here, but you know what? I'll be that guy. For the Detroit Pistons, I like this situation there, and I call him Fleece Weaver. Fleece Weaver has done it again. He got Bojan Bogdanovic, and I really appreciate having him on the team. You want to see who's that experienced guy, who's that veteran guy that the young guys can learn from, who is the veteran guy that can give them in-game experience. You saw Dwayne Casey take those guys last year to the playoffs. They were at the Eastern Conference Finals so that they can see how it feels, what that atmosphere is like. And I think they are doing things in the right direction, but they still got a ways to go. We don't know what Jaden Ivey is going to be on both ends of the court as it relates to teaming up with Cade Cunningham. Jalen Doran is a project. He's not a guy that's coming in and ready to play and lead and all those type of things right now. Still got to find out what Killian Hayes is going to do. Is this a guy that you still believe in? Is he a guy that this is his last year and then you're going to let him go? There are a lot of questions on that side. Well, no, excuse me. There are a lot of questions with the NBA team known as the Detroit Pistons, but it was a damn good pickup for them. I love the pickup. I think they will miss the playoffs, but I think they will be a lot better than they were last year, and I could even see them winning 38 games.
There you go. 38, they're in the play-in.
Not in the East.
Oh, yeah.
You better look at it. You forgot how good the East was last
Let's
year.
see what 38 wins would have got you
I
last
think
year.
38 is high.